Hi, I'm David Bancroft. Let me teach you how to breathe new life into your cast iron, next on Prime Cuts. Y'all, today we're gonna turn this into this. Yesterday, this kettle here looked just like this one. And this was my Mimaw's, and she said that it was her grandmother's. So this one right here may be 100 years old, but all of them are worth restoring, especially if you love passing these things down from generation to generation. I know a lot of people like to use electrolysis, put it in the washing powder. Some people like to sandblast it, but if you don't have all those things at your house, which I definitely don't, we're gonna go grandma style, and we're gonna use baking powder, a little bit of steel wool, and some elbow grease. So this is our candidate for today. We're gonna take this, and we're gonna head to the sink. And y'all, I recommend wearing gloves just so you don't wear out your fingertips on this steel wool, because we're gonna do a lot of scrubbing. And so what we wanna do is we wanna get this baking powder really caked in there, and just a little bit of water, and almost making it like thick toothpaste. And this is just gonna get absolutely nasty. So make sure you buy tons of baking powder. So once we get it good and soaked, I wanna get the handle too. And you can see it's already peeling off the walls here. So I like to let this sit and soak for like 3 to 5 minutes. So now after we waited, I'm gonna add just a little bit more water. And now this is where we get the fun part and really start working that rust off of this. Once we strip it, then we'll go in and start to re-season it. We want to do the same thing on the bottom. Cake it on, touch of water. Definitely want to make sure that you get the sides. Woo! Need a breather. Okay, and I'm back. All right, I'm starting to see new life. All right, let's go for the reveal here. See if we need to keep scrubbing. All right, we're looking good. All right, now you can see we're all the way back down stripped. Now it's okay if you knock off some of that pre-seasoning, because the point of what we did was to strip this bare, and we're gonna start all over. And I'm gonna teach you how to do that and re-season it now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take just a generous amount of oil and really lather this thing up. Make sure I get it in all the fibers of this cast iron. I'm gonna do the handle, I'm gonna do the bottom, I'm gonna do the sides. I want every single thing to have a sheen to it. So now we're just gonna get a little bit of that oil off. Nice and shiny. And now I'm gonna let this sit over this eye and really get super hot. It's gonna start to smoke, but if you don't wanna do this method and you're not comfortable handling it super hot, then just pop it in the oven, let it go for half hour. But we're probably gonna do this 2, maybe 3 times till we get that looking like this right here. So now you can see we're smoking hot. I'm gonna cut that heat. Now I'm gonna add a little bit more oil and just repeat the process. And I'll probably end up doing this 3 rounds. Now that we've gone through and we've completely re-seasoned this skillet, it's best just to let this rest until it's completely cool. Y'all, with a little bit of elbow grease and a little bit of love, you can take your grandmother's cast irons and you can bring them back to life. Thank y'all for tuning in, and a special thanks to Exmark for allowing us this opportunity. If you guys want to check out more videos, find us on exmark.com/backyard.